I talked to the owner of it. His name's Dave. He said, they were just going out to buy something, and when they came back, this tree came down right on the top of it. And I asked him, well, how did you get out of it? And he said he climbed right out the top of the roof, through the tree, and got out to safety. Thank goodness. Hey, Dave, can we talk to you for a second? Here he is right here. So, Dave, you guys had a real close call there, didn't you? Can you just describe what happened as you're driving down the street? Look, take a look this way, if you would.
We was coming down the road, going to the house, and the tree just fell over on the Jeep. Perfect time, it just fell over on the Jeep. Busted the windshield, busted the door, busted one of the tires. Jeep's got a 60, the floorboard sits about that house ground. And you can see, it squished it down about 2 foot.
Dave, was your life flashing before your eyes? No, you're okay?
No, that was exciting.
You thought it was exciting?
Absolutely. One of the biggest thrills of my life.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Well, that's really something. Now, was anybody in the car with you in the Jeep?
My girlfriend was, yes.
And how did she hold up?
She thought it was funny. Well, actually, it scared her until she seen that there was nothing wrong, and then it was fine.
So what were you guys going to do, or what were you trying to do when all this was going on?
Going to get cigarettes. Shouldn't have been smoking, huh?
I tell you, that was a risky thing. But in terms of, when was this? Was this last night?
No, this happened about 10 or so this morning. This happened.
Wow, we're getting another really strong gust here on the northern side of Deland. So it was this morning. And so just take me through trying to get out of there with that tree, because, there was no way to call.
I can show you if you bring the camera closer. Can the camera see?
Yeah, let's see if we can go down there. Because, at this point, law enforcement is not responding.
Well,
so
I called 911. They told me, because you got the power lines up here.
Right.
Because, see, this tree fell over that way.
Right.
And you can see it grabbed this limb. And I don't know how that limb didn't catch them power lines.
Right.
The power lines above it, you can see are kind of taut a little bit.
Right.
So, this is dangerous.
So this was just out of nowhere. You're driving along here and
mind our own business, and the tree fell right over.
Wow. Does it give you a sense, though, on a more serious note, of how dangerous it is to be driving around here?
It is dangerous, but you only get this once in a lifetime. Well, not once in a lifetime.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. I like this. I love this. If I could get in the Jeep right now, I'd be in the woods playing in the mud right now.
But you do see that, in terms of it can be a life-threatening
yes,
experience.
absolutely, because if we'd have got out of the Jeep, so when I got out, I didn't even check to see if there's any power lines or anything. I just climbed right at the top of it.
Right out the top of the tree?
Top tree.
Now, did your neighbors come out? Did anybody say?
Oh, yeah. Those are our real good friends that stay here. They come out, and all kind of people come out making sure we were okay. And, when I climbed out the top of the Jeep, I was laughing because I thought it was funny.
Wow. But you wouldn't recommend most people do this?
No, because now I'm going to be without a ride for, I don't know, I doubt they'll total it, because it's not totaled. But, I don't know. It is what it is.
Pretty close call?
No, I've been a lot closer than this. A lot closer than this, yes.
Somehow I believe that.
Yes.
Dave, what's your last name?
I'd rather not put that over the news.
Okay, all right. But, so you and your girlfriend are okay?
Yes, sir.
After this tree literally came down on your car.
We're riding down the road, and all of a sudden it went boom. I had like maybe a half a second's warning, because out of my peripheral vision I seen something. I thought maybe it was a piece of debris flying, but it was an oak tree.
Okay, well, we're certainly glad that you're okay, and good luck getting that thing out of there. Any plan on how you're going to get that thing out of there?
What I'm going to do, I've already called the insurance. So what we're going to do is, as soon as people will let me.
Right. Because it's still blowing pretty hard out here.
Yes,
That's my hat.
It's good weather.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, that's what I'm in the process of doing now, is getting my chainsaw so I can come out here and cut some of this stuff out of the way and get her Jeep out of the way, get my Jeep out of the way.
Her Jeep or your Jeep?
Her Jeep.
Oh, so you drove her Jeep?
Yes.
And the trees on it now?
Yes.
So how is she feeling about that right now?
It is what it is.
Okay.
Accidents happen, things happen.
Yeah, they do. But that's one of the reasons why they're saying if you can stay off the road.
Yeah, if you don't have any reason to be out here, don't be out here. I'm out here because I love bad weather. I love it. Now, what's the wind gonna do? Knock me down?
Right.
I get back up.
Or you might have to climb out of a tree.
Or might have to climb out of a tree. Yeah.
All right, sir. Well, I appreciate it, and we're very glad that you're okay.
Okay.
After something like this, and all around town, we have seen where trees have fallen on houses, and some close calls like your own.
Okay.
But it seems like a lot of people did heed the order to evacuate. And
Well, you have a lot of people here that are still here in their homes because a couple of years ago, some tornadoes come through here and tore up a bunch of stuff. The whole trailer park back here tore
Right.
the whole trailer park up.
right.
But see, the house down here where I stay has been there since, oh my God, the 40s. You know, a lot of these houses are soundly built these days. You know, so
But if it's a tree falling on a ragtop Jeep, that's another story.
that's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother story. You know, limbs come. If you get a closer look, I'll show you all in the Jeep. Limbs all in the Jeep and everything else.
Were you able to salvage your valuables out of there?
Oh yeah, we took everything. I'm gonna come back and get the cooler and stuff out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how stable this is, so I don't know if we want to go climbing in there.
I climbed that up. You want me to climb back up in it?
No, that's okay. We want you to be okay. What? So you just had some supplies. Looks like you got a gas can in there.
Yes, sir.
You got some. You got your beach chair.
Well, see, normally this is the stuff that we do a lot of mudding and playing in the sand and hunting and stuff like that. So this stuff here normally stays in there.
Right.
You know, so all of
But
our.
truth be told now,
Truth be told.
if you could do it all over
Would I
again,
do this again?
would you make the decision to go buy cigarettes when it's this bad?
If I knew it was going to tear up my Jeep, no. If I had to go to the store now, of course I'd go to the store now. Absolutely.
Okay, and there was one open for you to go to. Is
Yes,
that what
there
you're
was.
saying?
Yes, there was, and I went to it. God bless her.
Okay. So the store was open. You got your cigarettes?
Got my cigarettes. Got my cigarettes.
All right, very good. Well, Dave, thanks for sharing some time with us. Thanks for sharing your
Can I give a
story.
shout out to my friends? This is the first time I've been on the news.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to Maddie, Nikki, E-Rock, Dave, and everybody else that's watching. This is what it's like right here. Okay.
All right, but bottom line, probably not a good idea to drive around in this weather.
Drive around in the Jeep, people. Don't do it.
In this weather with
In
trees.
this weather with trees falling down all over the place.
All right, Dave. Well, thank you very much for that. So there you go. There's Dave's survival story. He seems to have a real good attitude about it. In terms of elsewhere in Deland, we did get a chance to drive through downtown.